This is probably the last video I'm going to do on this satanic Planet X agenda and the alien agenda and the Annunaki and end times, because one, nobody seems to care or even wants to listen. So, but in those days after that tribulation, the sun shall be darkened and the moon shall not give her light. Give her light, and the stars of heaven shall fall, and the powers that are in heaven shall be shaken. And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in the clouds with great power and glory. Now, this has nothing to do with Planet X. This is where people are misunderstanding Revelation and they're making it to their own agenda. A catastrophic looms on the horizon. Planet X, a huge planetary body or star, is headed our way, described as a great red star. It wasn't called the red star, though, was it? It was called the dwarf star. This is what I mean. Go look it up. You'll see that they called it the dwarf star. And many people seem to think that Planet X is basically wormwood. It isn't. Wormwood is basically an asteroid in the shape of a star and a diamond. It's not a ball. It didn't say it was a planet. So people that are saying, oh, the Bible predicted that it's Planet X. No, it didn't. And you get people as well that are lying and saying on October, which I got proof debunking the whole lot of it. Basically on October they said a rare blood moon and a harvest moon will occur. And you have people lying that live in America, probably trolls, saying, I saw the blood moon on this specific day, which is a complete lie. Because the blood moon, if there was a blood moon on that specific date, the whole world would have seen it at certain times. So that's how you know it's just complete lies. There's not more than... People probably think there's more than one moon. There's not, there's one. But people seem to believe the media over God. It's the problem today. A huge planetary body of star is headed our way, described as... But this is the thing they've not said. They've said planet. It says Planet X, therefore it's a planet, so how can it be a star? It's not a star, it's a planet. So how can it be a star? A planet is not a star. I mean... And then you say the path of this approaching heavenly object, and they call it again heavenly object, yet it's not even been sent by heaven. They keep calling it this. Heavenly object puts it on a potential head-to-head collision, because with our planet Earth, yet they can't back this up. If you haven't heretofore heard of the mysteries and deadly Planet X, so-called, because it is said to be a newly discovered yet ancient 10th planet. Notice how they say ancient, how they promote as well ancient aliens, because it's all part of the agenda, but people don't listen. People just don't seem to listen. This is the schemes of Satan. Satan will use whatever he can to make you believe this. I mean, there is no such thing as Planet X. It doesn't warn us in Revelation about a planet. It doesn't even say a planet. It says nothing about a dark red star. It says nothing like that. So where they're getting this red star garbage from, I don't know. Newly discovered 10th planet, yet they said it was the 9th planet, then they said it was the 12th planet. You can just see them making it up. For our solar system, believe me, you will very soon doomsayers are predicting the planet at pixel orbit will bring in it near to Earth by the spring or summer, smashing into Earth. One book recently published predicts Planet X will smash into our blind side, the Earth soon within the next few months, causing unforetold chaos, with the Earth literally tilting on its axis. But this is what people don't understand. People don't understand. They don't. What is tilting on its axis? It will basically turn the Earth on its side. That's what it means. So everyone will be dead anyway, because it'll turn. And what did it say in Revelation? This is what people deny as well. This is what they need to, instead of listening to the media, actually read the Bible. Pick up your Bible and read it. Because what did God say? The moon shall. God created the earth, so it shall not ever be moved. It says that in the beginning. It says that in the beginning of the Bible. So, how can it be moved? If God's made it so it can't be moved. I mean, it just says it's just an agenda. But of course, because someone's made a DVD and a book, suddenly that is proof that it's going to happen. I mean, anybody could make this up. People, it just says they made it up. Earth literally tilting, the insurance on heaven will spawn horrific hurricanes and tornadoes, floods and volcanic blowouts, and leave other doomsdays point to work in which British scientist Nibiru psychosism. Some cite other four names, including Wormwood. This is the prophetic since the whole Holy Bible. This is where they're doing it. Since when did it say Wormwood was Planet X? It's not said it once. It's not said in the Bible Planet X. This is where people are believing the garbage. What did God say? Don't listen to man. You got some Christians that are listening to the world and ain't listening to God, because they're not fully listening. This is prophetic since the Holy Bible. Does in fact prophet catastrophic earth changes to occur due to the star by this name. So they're saying that in the Bible it says a star called Planet X. I mean, this is ridiculous. I mean, it says Planet X would destroy the whole Earth, so basically there's not even going to be a rapture, because it said it will smash into Earth, so everyone's going to be dead. There's going to be no rapture because everyone will be dead. they'll be dead in a matter of seconds. You wouldn't even survive or get to see a tsunami because you'd be dead from the blow of the Planet X hitting Earth. It has a blast radius, and that blast radius would kill billions of people before anything even happened. And then of course they're going to predict this, that it's all part of it. And the third angel sounded, and there fell a great star from heaven, burning as it were a lamp. And the name of the star is called Wormwood, and many men died. See, it's called Wormwood, it ain't called Planet X. And of course they're going to put burning as a lamp. Man, this is where they do it. They twist God's word for their own satanic agenda. It says, it doesn't say a red star, does it? It doesn't say dark star. It says, and the third angel sounded, and there fell a great star from heaven. Meaning from heaven. Means from heaven, not. It doesn't mean the solar system. And look at Wormwood. It ain't a planet. Wormwood is not a planet. While the more dramatic accounts forecast Planet X arrival later this year, some mainstream the shuttle will occur later and they said it was going to happen in 2004, 2006, 2007. I mean they said it was going to happen in 1998, never did. Said it was going to happen in 2012, never happened. If it comes to pass and it doesn't happen, it should prove to you it's a load of lies and it doesn't even exist. Surprisingly, a number of Planet X on the secret doctrine, cynically, Freemasons and the occult would have long awaited the arrival of Planet X. The occultists in their secret doctrine teach that the ancient once worshipped gods, and destiny's mighty men of reckon known, who came to earth from the heavens from a planet called star called. Notice how now they call it some other planet. Yeah, they said these ancients came from the planet X. Now it's suddenly another planet. And you're really going to listen to someone that's a Freemason, someone that's a satanic occult. The Freemason Bible is not the real Bible. It's basically Satan's Bible. It's not the real Bible. It's a twisted satanic version. It's not God's word at all. The Egyptians knew this star as Dogon, the dog star, and worshipped it under its as Anubis, the jackal-headed god, the jackal-headed god. Now, what does it say? What does it? If you've ever seen the film Omen, what does it say about the jackal? That the jackal is basically the devil's dog, and it will follow the devil round. So, from its name were also derived the names of the chief deities of the Egyptian religion and culture: Osiris, Lord of the underworld, more like Lord of the I'm Satan. Satan is Osiris. Why do you think there's a connection? Why do you think they worship the ancient so-called aliens and they're pushing this agenda of Planet X? Because they believe that their fake, false god of the aliens is going to come and save them. Because they don't follow God. Osiris is Satan. Because Lord of the Underworld. Notice how it says Lord of the Underworld. That's enough proof there. Lord of the Underworld. What is the Underworld? Hell. And who runs hell? Satan. So that's proof. And Isis, the star goddess. Noah and the giants. Amazingly, the Holy Bible in Genesis 6 describes an early time in the days of Noah when these star gods, in reality Satan and fallen angels, as it even admits there, this is where it all started. This is where people don't understand. This is where it all started. When the flood was happening, when the flood was basically going to happen, there was a fight going on in heaven with Satan and Gabriel and all that. That was going on. This is what people seem to ignore. There was a fight going on in heaven, and Lucifer was basically kicked out of heaven with his satanic fallen Nephilim angels. And they basically went on earth and with the little demons and hid underground. Satan and the fallen angels, the Nephilim, committed the abomination of mating with the daughters of men, producing hideous hybrids. These supernatural offsprings the Bible calls giants. It was because the unimaginable wickedness and sin of these hybrids, man's beast giants, that God decided to cause a flood to overflow, float the earth and destroy them all. As I said, this is when Satan got kicked out of heaven. He was down on earth. And obviously, this is saying here, Satan and his fallen angels, the Nephilim, tried to have sex with the daughters of man. And many people misunderstood what I said in the last video. They seem to think that I said Gabriel slept with the daughters of men. I never even said that. I said Satan and the fallen angels. Gabriel was fighting Satan and kicked him out of heaven. So as it says in the Bible that Gabriel overpowered him and kicked him out of heaven. Well, that's why they promote this. And because all these demons and that decided to sleep with women and try create their own hybrid race, which has been the agenda from Satan since day one, to mess with God's DNA. And then God decided to overflow the earth and destroy them all. Only Noah, whose blood and DNA were unpolluted, and his family survived the great flood. And many people seem to deny this. The myths of the pagan religions of Babylon and Egypt often told of lizard-like reptilian ancient astronauts visiting Earth, mating with women, and worshipped by ancient mankind as powerful gods and goddesses. Now, many New Age teachers and occultists are gladly and acceptably proclaiming the soon return of these strange hybrid deities. Why do you think they're promoting Planet X? This is what it's connected to. There's no Planet X. These are demons. Why do you think they say lizard eyes when someone's possessed? Lizard eyes, slit eyes, it's demons. There's no such thing as, lizard eyes, demons. You can't be possessed by a lizard. It's a demon. These are demons. They ain't lizards. Yes, for whatever reason God permitted a small number of the Nephilim to appear again years after the Noah flood, and in democracy these half-human creatures are called the Annunaki, or rebellion, literally the negation of the dead. What's more, the scriptures prophesy the return of the satanic mighty men, these evil giants in the last days, yet not as gods, but as devils. In Matthew, Jesus warned that as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be when Christ comes once again. Moreover, the return of the abyss of these stars falling from heaven shall be accomplished by mind-boggling signs in the heavens. As for the earth, the prophet Isaiah prophesies that the mountain shall fall down and the planet will reel to and from like a drunkard. Worse even as one tragedy after another exacts its bodily toll on humanity, the Bible tells of the powerful beings who shall be unreleased from the bottomless pit and come abroad to torment men and women, described with frightening impact in Revelation 9. These entities have a star of king over them, which is the angel of the bottomless pit. Indeed, Satan himself shall be their leader of these fallen ones. So these are fallen angels, the hiding underground in the bottomless pit, in the underworld. Why do you think they're promoting the Planet X? Because it's part of the agenda. They want Satan to rule the earth and be a god. They want Satan to win the fight against God, and basically they want the underworld to rule the whole. This is part of their agenda, as it even admits. The demons from the underworld. Now, as we near that ominous prophecy's last days signifying our Lord's coming, false religions such as Mormonism and Scientology, and the illuministic secret societies such as Freemasonry, the OTO, the prophecy of the Zion, and the order of the Solomon Solar Temple, loudly and cheerfully are proclaiming the return of their star gods to accompany the approach of the related star planet Nibiru, more better known as Planet X. This proves it all, that this is part of the satanic agenda. The Freemasons, the Illuminati, the other satanic occults, that's why they're promoting it in the media, because they want Satan to return, because they love Satan. People keep falling for this because this is the agenda. The Planet X is not part of God. It is not part of God. It even admits it, that why the Freemasons are promoting it. Look how powerful the Freemasons are and the Illuminati, so of course they're going to make something up and promote it in the media like this planet exists, because they believe in ancient aliens. They don't worship God. They worship Satan. That's why they're awaiting this fake planet X. It's not the return of God. They want the return of the Antichrist. That's why they're promoting Planet X, because they also believe as well the God in heaven is Satan. That's why they point up all the time. And the Vatican Roman satanic agenda, they believe that Satan was Jesus' brother. But this is a problem today. People seem to listen to whatever the media says. I don't listen to the media at all. Don't watch TV, don't listen to music, because I'm not a part of this corrupt satanic system. I don't care for this earth because I'm not part of it. Creators of humankind are saviors and overlords, depicted in score of UFO accounts, sci-fi stories and blockbuster movies such as E.T., Close, The Encounters of the Third, Star Wars, The Jedi Sagas, us peacefully into a new age of galactic harmony. This is what they believe, that aliens are the saviors of the world, that there's no Jesus Christ, that we're going to be saved by aliens. We've been worshipping aliens for years. They believe that Jesus Christ is an alien. I mean, it's time to wake up. The teaching is at the very core of the secret doctrine of Freemasonry, mystery teachings, but as I show on my starting video, the events surrounding the return of Planet X, the dark red star on a collision course with Earth available, no thank you. The truth, my friends, isn't out there somewhere, as they proclaim on the popular TV secret series The X-Files. It's found only in the prophetic pages of the Holy Bible. Isn't it time, therefore, that Christians asked, what does God have to say about the tremendous coming of Planet X? Planet X doesn't even exist. And many people are falling for this. They're falling for this agenda because either one, they're a Satanist, or they love Satan. They reckon they love God, but they're believing in aliens. You might as well go out and get a tattoo of 666 on your forehead, because believing in this crap, you're basically worshipping them. You're worshipping them as idols. You're worshipping demons. See how it's a spaceship near the cross of Jesus Christ, how satanic this is. I mean, this really happened when Jesus Christ was crucified, didn't it? There was really an alien lizard person standing there, and there was a spaceship above Jesus Christ's head. I mean, don't you think the Romans would have noticed this? Don't you think they would have noticed a spaceship floating in above Jesus Christ's head? I mean, it's ridiculous. And it is a disgusting satanic agenda of Lucifer, because he wants you to believe that aliens are real, so you basically deny God and you worship Satan, because Satan doesn't care about you. And it's time to wake up and realize that he doesn't care. If you think Satan cares cares about you. When Satan is released on the earth to rule and bring in the new world order, he will throw you away like you are a piece of garbage. Satan doesn't care. He'll use whoever he can to get what he wants. By the occult world and by Freemasonry and other satanic sects tell of the return of supernatural giants from outer space, accompany the critical return of Mystery Planet X. Doesn't exist. This is part of the satanic. Could Planet X cause these horrendous catastrophics? Sure. As you see, it's satanic, disgusting, and it's part of the agenda. Increasingly, we are being inundated with tales and accounts of UFO abduction, allegedly that men and women are being taken into spacecraft and sexually used to create human astral hybrid beings. Does this have some connection to the Genesis? No, it doesn't. Doesn't mention anything about aliens in Genesis. Just making all this garbage up, and they're probably reading off of this from the Freemason Bible, not the real Bible.